fixing to head out, check some traps. Big old snowflake a few minutes ago. Now it's getting ready to taper off, I think. It's what we do. Got responsibility to run these traps regular, so we're gonna head out in just a second here and see if we got anything waiting for us. Okay, so that ain't good. My bottom A arm come off. That's not going to go very far. That's all part of trapping right there. Well, I guess I'm doing a little bit. Get this poor thing hauled home and try to figure out what happened to it. See if it broke it or just popped out or what happened. Always something. Pretty morning. I check a few traps. Not the best night. I knew that was going to be that way. The wind's pretty strong out of the south. It's warm. It's already 40 degrees. It was 33 when I went to bed last night. And it's night sun just now coming up, so it ain't very late. It's going to be a real warm day today, but we got big weather changes coming in, so that's what I'm holding hope out for. You got to be patient with this stuff. So my two little fox sets here have never done anything but been scratched at one time, so that ain't working very well. Oh well, part of it. Hey, hold on. Point out how deep a pad catch. That's that using that pan tension and that night latch. I mean, dog's in there really, really, really deep. And guess what? Rubbed in the shoulder, of course. See that shoulder rubbed up? It's been too warm and they lose hair. It rubs off in the shoulder first, which guess what makes that, oh yeah, tell me. Yeah. Talk to me. Can you see this? It's got blood here on the trap. I'm using the same trap. It's not too bad on this remake. Dog's not bent. Make sure everything works. I'm using all dirty stuff now. All my gear I'm going to use to reset this trap is going to be dirty stuff. Not my clean stuff I make a set with the first time. You carry dirty stuff with you. Dirty remake stuff. I'm not going to do that. You're going to have better luck. Catch more curses. You won't contaminate your clean sets. So I'm using dirty gloves. I'm using gloves I dispatched the coyote with. Now, I always check the trap. Reset it. Night latch. Make sure everything works. It worked good the first time. Make sure it works good again. If I was going to set this trap in a brand new set right over here right now, it would get dug up every time because it stinks. It smells like coyote. Calcium chloride. Pound out again a little bit for my levers. See if I can get that trap bed back in there now. It's gonna snow, it's gonna freeze, it's gonna thaw. take this dirt, extra, I'll make a little pile there. Again, it keeps the suspicion, some of it away from the trap. This whole thing smells like coyotes to another coyote, so I'm not real concerned. It's all, this 6-7 foot circle here smells like coyote. I can't stress how hard I'm pressing on this to pack it in. I don't want it moving. If it moves, you won't catch him. You sure won't catch him like I caught that one. That deep old pad catch. Always know where that pan's at. Everything's about that 2.5 square inches. Sometimes I'll measure that and find out if that really is 2.5. I keep calling it 2.5 square inches. Pretty close. See this okay, Jeremy?
Yeah.
This was a double dirt hole, I'm pretty sure. So that would mean I'm at 10 and 2. Look at that. First thing, here's my hole. See that? You do the sets the same every time. Look at that. I'm not going to mess with that. You know why? He never got nothing out of it. He got caught. So my next hole. Oh, it's disappeared on me. No, it didn't. It's right there. Oh, I can smell it. So, see that? I'm not doing that in a plain old regular field. Look at that. So, there's no reason to mess with those. You know? I mean, that is exactly the same smells that caught him. They're still there, no reason to mess with it. Now, this is interesting. I'm going to do this. Here's a turd. That'd be poop, by the way. There's a turd that he left. I'm going to leave it sitting right there to guard my loose jaw. And that was like a step on. You're not going to step in poop, right? So, that's all I'm going to do to guard that loose jaw. My final sift over this trap is going to be all this ugly dirt and grass, if I get enough. It's going to be just all the smelly, crappy dirt that I pulled out. That's my final covering. The way it works, that's all there is to it. Everything else I'm going to leave alone. Smelly gloves are going to stay smelly gloves. You do not get them mixed up with your clean stuff. And I go all the way, I make a path going through. So when this changes color, it'll all be the same, if that makes sense. So, and that's that. Hey y'all. It was a bitter cold night last night in central Missouri. Haven't been doing real well on this little trap on this set on my neighbor's property. And I've been sick this week. And in all truthfulness, haven't done a very good job of maintaining things. I've got several sets that kind of need worked on. I see one fired up there. I'm pretty sure a deer got it. So I just walked up on this first bobcat set that I made last week. And I see that from a distance, I see that my drag hasn't moved. I see my flagging is still right there, right? So I walked up, I was going to put some fresh pee on it, because that's about the one thing I do to a set. And I walk up here and I see this. And I'm amazed. It's been a really weird year, obviously, for things. But that is by far the smallest bobcat that I have ever caught. It's just almost a kitten. It should not be there. There should be no cats that small this time of year. Very, very strange. Of course, as a bobcat said, it caught a bobcat. Goodness gracious. That thing don't weigh 4 or 5 pounds. I thought it was a feral cat. because it's so small. Anyway, it's still a cat. We're saving the turkeys, rabbits, songbirds, maybe even a quail once in a while. I ain't never. Well, it did its job anyway. First thing I thought when I saw that little cat in that trap was, how did he fire, you know, probably 3.5 pounds of tension on that pan. That's how I do it. He's buried deep with both front paws. He stood there till I fired. Now I have people, somebody's going to say, you killed a kitten. Yeah, it's a pretty young cat. It's still the same deal. It's all about management. We're out to help improve our turkey population. Bunny rabbits, quail, songbirds, whatever. And they've all got to go. Well, obviously you try to leave some for seed, but there's a balance that has to be maintained. Every time that I trap a piece of property and I catch very many predators off of it, we have more turkey immediately next year. This property's no different. I took 3 cats off of it last year, 3 coyotes right here in this one stretch, and there's more turkeys this year than there has been in a long time, so it does work. So, get on to me about killing a kitten, whatever. That's what we're doing, till landowners tell me different. Okay, I put this set in 3 days ago. We've had a snow, ice, rain, freeze, everything. So I need to rebuild the set. It looks pretty good, but I need to rebuild it. I'm going to see if it's still froze, or if it is froze. Because it'd be cool if it's not, but I bet it is. 1/2 inch of rain, followed by slushy snow that froze on top, in the teens. We'll see. Look at that. So, what made you think I knew that was going to happen? Okay, it's our last set. Still looks as good as it did when I made it yesterday, except for one thing. The trap's gone. And that's the idea behind using a drag right there, folks. Trap's gone. All I have to do is reset it. Where'd that trap go? Where's it at, I wonder? Huh. Oh, what's going on here? What's going on here? Little bandit there thinks he's hiding from me. Bandits love my bobcat sets when it's warm like this, so that's just gonna happen. But get him taken care of, get trap over here, rebed it, and be gone just a matter of minutes, so that's cool.